Mohamed Salah is awesome. Have I ever mentioned that before? Maybe in passing here and there, but Mohamed Salah is quite a special player. The Liverpool striker, leading goal scorer in the season, tearing up defenses in the Premier League left and right. Took a little bit of a minor injury a few days ago, so I think he's going to miss the next couple of matches for Liverpool. Good. I hope that it is nothing serious because Egypt's going to need him for the World Cup. And if it is something that's serious and he comes on and he plays against City in about a week and a half or so, and he exacerbates that injury and it gets worse, we're in trouble for the World Cup. Well, first of all, I don't want him to get injured because, you don't want any human being to get hurt. You know what I mean? But also, like what the implications it would have for Egypt in the World Cup, it would be a disaster. And given the form that he is in right now, given all the names that pundits and critics and fans have been giving him, like nicknames like Sand Messi. I don't know if I would go that far. But he is truly one of this generation's best players at the current moment. I know he was named Arab Footballer of the Year. I know he was named BBC's African Footballer of the Year. Two very well-deserved awards. This guy is just, I can't use any other word to describe him other than incredible. His speed, especially on the counter, really reminds me of sort of like an Arjen Robben, how Robben is for Bayern Munich and how he was for the Netherlands. Not quite as fast, but it reminds me a little bit of it. And all the praise that Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool's manager, puts on Salah, I think is well warranted. I love Mohamed Salah. I love him. If I could put him in bubble wrap and put him on a shelf or in a storage room between now and the World Cup, I would do it. No, he's a human being, not an object. But I pray every day. That he makes it to the World Cup, that he has continued success for his club, and I just hope he plays, because a player like Mohamed Salah missing the World Cup is criminal. Criminal. Even from a non-biased, objective standpoint, it's criminal, because you look at what he has done in the last year. He's one of several players in the last year that has lit up not only the Premier League, but UEFA soccer. And when Liverpool takes the field and plays Sevilla, I think that, they play Porto. When they play Porto, I think they should be considered favorites. They get to the quarterfinals. And then who knows what can happen from there. It just feels good. It feels good to have a high, and this is on a personal level, feels good to have a high-level Egyptian professional representing my country in the best league, arguably, in the world. So, especially a player that is so pivotal to their national team, like Mohamed Salah. That's why I said if he misses the World Cup, I don't think it's just Egypt fans that should be upset. I think it's a loss for the whole tournament. It's a loss for the world. This guy truly is. Individually speaking, I think he's probably the best striker Egypt has had in the 21st century. Now, I said before that I think the current Egypt national team, the one that we're sending to the World Cup, is the worst one that we've had in the last 20 years. Because the teams that we had from '06 to 10 had much more depth. It was not a side that was centered around one main striker and then a concrete defense. It was never like that. We had so many great players, and we had a golden generation. They just never got to the World Cup. They won 3 African Cup of Nations in a row. 3. That's personally something I think will never be repeated. But it's just funny how life works that way. We're sending arguably our weakest side to the World Cup, our weakest team in recent memory, but probably our most important player in recent memory. And look at the group we're in. We're with host nation Russia. We could have had any of the other seeded teams and be in big trouble. But we have a pretty good chance to come out of that group. And if Mohamed Salah if he's there, we're in with a really good shot at coming out. Because not just him, but under Hector Cooper, one thing that I will give our manager Hector Cooper a lot of credit for, even though I have a lot of criticism for him, is the defense looks pretty good. In qualifying, Egypt never conceded more than 1 goal in any given match. I think we conceded 4 goals in 8 matches. So that's an average of 0.5 of a goal conceded per match, which is less than 1 goal, which is very good. And we never conceded more than 1 in any match we play. So the defense is looking good. We have a whole cast of players that can help Mohamed Salah out. Hegazi, Koka, Abdallah El Said, El Neni, Trezeguet. So Karabala, Rami Rabia. I think that, we're in with a pretty good chance. I'm feeling confident. And I think we'll come out of that group with either Uruguay or Russia. But anyway, back to Mohamed Salah. This guy's nuts. Someone asked me in my comment section a few weeks ago, do I think he should go to Real Madrid if he gets offered to Real? That's a good question. Part of me wants to say yes, because from like a prideful standpoint, having a major Egyptian striker in a club, the most prestigious club in the history of the sport. Let's face it, it is Real Madrid. I would love to see that. I would love to see him playing along the likes of Ronaldo, Benzema, Modric, Bale. But part of me does not want him to go to Real. Because I feel like if he goes to Real, he's probably going to play a more minor role compared to the one he played in Liverpool, which is understandable because he'll be surrounded by a whole cast of the best players in the world, and several of whom are better than him. But I just feel like if he goes to Real Madrid, my concern will be he'll just become another face. Like, he'll just become another diamond among other diamonds that just look like him. He won't stand out because he won't be able to stand out, and he would probably see less playing time. Or maybe not. Maybe he becomes Benzema's full-time replacement and he works some magic up front with Ronaldo. But I don't know. Listen, I'm not sure if him going to Real would be a good idea. Now, if he went to Bayern Munich, again, another bias comes up for me because I'm a Bayern Munich fan. I would, number one, love that. My personal favorite player and countryman going to my favorite club. That would be like the dream. Or at least one of the dreams. But I think it would be a less risky club to choose than Real Madrid, because I don't think he would just become another face like he would in Real. But I don't know. It's hard to tell how he would do. It's hard to tell how he would do at Bayern and what kind of role he would play. But for now, he's very crucial for Liverpool, and he's very crucial for the Egyptian national team. And like I said in my previous video, if he is at the World Cup, please God, and if he is one of the breakout stars at the tournament, he's going to get a lot of offers come the end of the summer transfer window once the World Cup is over. He's going to get a lot of offers, okay? So, but just for now, please just make it to the World Cup. Please, please, please make it to the World Cup. Please heal in the next 2 weeks. Please don't let your current injury be as bad as it might be. Please don't get your injury worse. Please, please be at the World Cup. If not fully fit, then at least 70-80% fully fit. Thank you. Okay, so that's my video. Also, new year, first video of the new year, new glasses. Yeah, no tape, no nothing, new glasses. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys later today. God willing, till then, have a good one. Much love and peace out.